Hello, my name is Dr. Jason Ryan, and I'm a professor of marketing here at Cal State San Bernardino. I also coordinate the program in international business. And I'm here today to tell you a little bit about that program in international business. Now, we offer a minor in international business that is designed to give students a comprehensive understanding of the challenges of conducting business across national boundaries. So without further delay, let me share my screen and let me go to a small presentation that I've prepared for you. So the International Business Program has been around for a little over a decade here at Cal State, and we've had a number of very talented students go through it. So my first task today is to talk about careers with degrees in international business. Now, one natural career, if you have a degree in international business, is a career in import and export or supply chain. Now, supply chains, as many of you may know, cross national boundaries. And in order to manage supply chains effectively, you have to understand the challenges and complexities inherent in doing business across national boundaries. Now, it's also important to remember that here in the Inland Empire, we're in the logistics hub of America. Goods come from Asia to the ports at Long Beach. Then they're brought by truck and train to warehouses in the Inland Empire. And from here, they go to the rest of North America. So we're in a very important location that's very closely tied to the global economy. Now, another way or another career that you can pursue with a degree in international business is a career in sales. Now, I always tell students it's very important to remember that although the United States has 330 million people, that's only 5% of the world's population. 95% of people live outside the US. So there are plenty of sales opportunities outside the US. And in many ways, if you have the skills to capitalize on those sales opportunities, you're going to do better throughout your career. Now, another way a degree in international business is useful is that there is quite a bit of foreign investment in California, especially Southern California. Southern California receives foreign investment from South Korea, from Japan, from Germany, from the Netherlands, from France, and there are quite a few companies that are located here. And I often tell students that there are very good opportunities for you to work for foreign companies in the US, and many of those companies pay extremely well. I have a student who spent a year doing a study abroad program in Japan. Then he came back to the US and was hired by a Japanese company here in the United States, and he's doing very well professionally. Now, the other thing that I tell students is that your careers are probably going to span 30 to 40 years. During that time, you will, on average, change jobs about 7 to 8 times. So it's very important to have transferable and portable skills. And given how much the world will change during the span of your careers, it's good to hedge yourselves by having a grounding in international business. Right now, people are talking about deglobalization as opposed to globalization, but even deglobalization will mean that business will be conducted within specific regions of the world. So the US may cut its ties or reduce its ties to China, but it may increase its ties to Central America and Latin America. So deglobalization doesn't mean a stop to globalization. Our economy is very integrated with the global economy, and that's very likely going to continue for the next half a century or century. Now, let me move on and let me talk about some other opportunities for students of international business. You can go to graduate school, both in the US and abroad. Many students today choose to do degrees overseas because, for one thing, they're cheaper, and it also gives your resume a lot more visibility. Having a foreign degree shows that you're adept at working with other cultures and adapting to different environments. So a degree in international business will help you get into graduate schools overseas or here in the US. Also, in the US, we have many, many good graduate programs. Our graduate programs are the envy of the world. And if you do a degree in international business, that'll prepare you extremely well. Now, two other things that I should talk about are travel courses. Our university offers a number of travel courses. Those are courses that last anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, and they give you the chance to go and visit a foreign country and learn about its business environment. And then you have study abroad opportunities as well, which are wonderful. Some of our students go abroad for 1 semester or 1 year. And in my experience, they all come back as much more mature and intellectually developed individuals. So let me move on to skills. Now, your skills are very important because, as I said, your career is going to probably span 40 years and you're going to change jobs 7 or 8 times. So you want to make sure that you have the right skills. Now, some of the skills that a degree in international business fosters are cross-cultural communication skills. You'll be able to learn how to communicate effectively with other cultures and how to understand other cultures. Other skills that we develop are negotiation skills. You'll be able to learn how to make deals with other countries or other cultures. That's a very important skill. International business also helps you develop your conceptual, technical, and interpersonal skills. All 3 of those skills are very critical to being a successful business person. So international business helps you understand things conceptually, how the different parts of the world economy work together and how companies across national boundaries are dependent on one another. It helps you have technical skills, such as managing an import or export relationship. And finally, it helps you develop your interpersonal skills, which are essentially communication skills, but also the ability to understand other people. Now, one thing I tell students is that a degree in international business also, very importantly, differentiates you. It differentiates you from other people. So during the course of your careers, you're going to be competing with scores of others. Having a degree in international business will set you apart from the crowd. I have a degree in international affairs, and when I go to interviews, I hold 4 degrees, but the degree that I'm always asked about is the degree in international affairs. So let me finally come to our minor program in international business. We have an 18-unit minor, which means that you take 6 courses. Now, one of those courses is going to be a second language course. You can actually reduce the number of courses you need to take because we only require 1 language, but we encourage 2 languages. And then you can choose from a list of electives. So the 3 mandatory courses are managing across borders, international marketing, strategic issues in international business. And then there's another mandatory course, which is marketing principles, but that's part of your core business curriculum. So that's your 6th course. And so you take these 3 courses, management 4050, marketing 4700, and our capstone, marketing 4760. Then you take anywhere from 1 to 2 language courses. You choose an elective, and your 6th course is your marketing principles course, which is part of the core curriculum. Now, you can take more courses if you want, and you have that option, but this is the bare minimum. So this program is actually a very good program to use as a supplement to another degree. So the best idea is to get a minor in international business and a major in marketing, or a major in management, or a major in supply chain management. So you can combine this program with any number of other majors, and it will give you a competitive edge. So I hope my little talk has been persuasive, and I am able to convince you to join us in the Department of Marketing to study international business. Thank you for listening.